The Ash, Luttsy and Susie Snackbox.
Luttsy, just hearing about your mum and her adventure on the boat or the ship or whatever it is over there.
Yeah.
And she's going to be rooming with
Auntie Mari.
Auntie Mari. It reminded me that this weekend I got a big weekend this weekend. I'm going down to Maclean, Grafton,
Oh, yeah, okay.
down there.
Northern sort of in... Oh, well, actually, Nick's from there, aren't you, Nick? He's in the back shoulder.
Where, Maclean?
Northern Beach.
Yeah, that's my old region.
What's that
Yeah.
called?
What,
Well, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't have the volume up. Yeah, just off Grafton, on the Clan River there. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's where I'm
Beautiful
going.
spot.
Yeah, well, that's where I'm going on the weekend because I'm doing it's a school reunion. Oh, not a school reunion, but like my rowing crew that I was in grade 12. The whole crew's coming down, and we're staying at our coaches, who was a teacher at the school. This is going back over 30 years.
I was wondering how many years it was.
35.
35?
35 years ago.
Can you believe that?
No.
Are you sleeping in beds in a long row, like in the order?
Dormitory.
No. Well,
Rowing boat.
You know, like in a bed, but like end on end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In the positions they
in
rode
the positions they rode
No,
in.
I can tell you what the sleeping arrangements are going to be because,
hang on.
like, we're going down to he lives on the river there, that river you're talking about, Nick, and he's got a big boat, like a big wooden boat.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going to hop on his boat.
How big's the boat?
Well,
Looks big in the photo. I saw a photo.
it looks big without being huge.
Ostentatious.
Yes. Yeah. It's not like a ship. It's like a big sort of wooden boat.
It's classy.
And we're gonna roll down the river to somewhere or other for lunch. And then we're going to have lunch at some pub down there and spend a fair bit of the afternoon there. Then we're coming back to his house for the night. But the sleeping arrangements, and it's the whole crew. The whole crew.
No partners, just boys?
Well, it's been a logistical nightmare, and we've had to navigate all of that because a couple of the guys go, can we bring the wives and the children?
Dangerous territory. And there's no sleeping room.
And then there were subset message groups going on that I may or may not have been a part of going, nobody cares about your wife and your children. Like, you know what I mean? We haven't seen each other
about that.
for 35 years.
What would they want to come, is my other point.
Yeah, and you'd spend the whole time going, I'm sorry, who are you married to? And you wouldn't get to,
Not about that.
And once it's just the crew, like even on the message groups, the chat is the exact same as it was 35 years ago, which you wouldn't get if your kids were there and all the rest of it. So it's just the crew.
How fun.
With the coach, which is pretty cool. But then we're sleeping on the boat too. That's what
Are you sleeping on the boat?
Yes.
Is that good?
Well, I don't know, Sue.
So is that night two? I'm
is what
confused because you're on the lunch thing, then back to the house for night one.
No, just first night, yeah. But to sleep that night, just Saturday
so you're not
night,
sleeping in the house, you sleep on the boat.
He said the boat can sleep 6 in beds as singles or 8 if 2 doubles are used as doubles. Just bring a sleeping bag. There's plenty of pillows on the boat. And then he goes, Maclean's only 12 minutes away for those who'd rather book accommodation, but the boat is very comfortable.
There's 10 of you.
I bet you'll book accommodation.
There's 9.
Won't you?
No, I don't want to be that guy that then leaves if everyone else there. But then, again...
You might have to sleep with someone.
It means there's going to be 2... There'll be a paper, scissors, rock off for sure to see which 2 people have got to sleep together. Well, 4 people, because he's got 2 doubles.
Yeah, so 6 and then... Yeah. 6 singles.
6 singles. There's 9 of us, so 6 singles.
Someone will have to double up.
Yeah.
And someone will get their own.
You don't want to sleep with another grown man.
Not again.
But you're the Cox.
Yeah, I was the Cox
So
too.
in theory, you're the little fella, and they'll be saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
So
jokes will be Bradnam's the cock, so he'll have to sleep with someone else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are they doing those cruel jokes they used to do? Be a little.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm hearing it.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie Snackbox.
Alex, my daughter, rang me yesterday and she goes, I've got some really bad news. And as a mum, you're like, oh, no, what's going to happen now, you know? She goes, I left my water bottle on the bus.
Oh, God.
And I was like,
What a horrible thing to say to your mum.
I know. What, I've got some really bad news?
Yes.
I
but
know.
When if there's really bad news, that's how you say it, but not if you leave your water bottle.
Yeah.
That could be anything.
Yeah.
But she's pregnant. You know, that's the
Yeah,
way your head goes.
Or that
though,
she
and
failed an exam or...
Yeah, or, I cut off my thumb.
Yeah,
it could
exactly.
It could be anything.
Yeah, that sort of
You
thing.
know?
And she goes, I go, all right. And she goes, it's my emotional support bottle. And I'm...
Oh, good.
Because I was just walking around here seeing all these younger people with their water bottles and how they're addicted to water bottles.
Yeah, what is going on?
They're
with the
addicted to
bottles?
water bottles.
Oh, no, come on, man.
I just read an article saying that
It's a whole thing.
it's a thing and it's ridiculous.
I had no idea. Half these water bottles are so bloody expensive.
Buzz is sucking on his right now.
Yeah, look at that. What's that water bottle worth, Buzz?
Frank, probably $80.
It's a Frank Jones.
It's a Frank Green.
Frank
Me
Green.
a break.
Yeah, that's the one Alex had.
please.
Alex actually rang up the bus
on,
company
man.
and said that she rang up Lost Property and said she left a water bottle on the bus, and the lady was like, because she's probably my age, going, yeah, big deal. Go away, go away. But yeah, it's a big thing now. They're talking about even banning them at schools, water bottles, because I can't believe that the kids walk around
That
like
doesn't make sense.
that they're about to climb Mount Everest. They're literally going into a class for 40 minutes and they've got to bring their big Frank Green water bottle in
For emotional support.
For emotional support. Like apparently... if
Nick walks around with a water bottle. It dead set looks like one of those ones you tip upside down to put on. Like, it's that
water
thing.
cooler.
Yeah, it holds like
I think
about,
Mitch has got a giant
it
water
holds
bottle as
about
well.
7
42 litres.
Look at the size
I got a
of
2 litre job.
Look
Yeah.
at the size of Mitch's water bottle.
What is it? Yours has like
There's taps
words on
everywhere
the side of
around
it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's one of those ones that counts down, so you know.
Is that that's a motivational bottle. What does it say on it?
I guess. Oh, yeah, it's got like, you know, good morning. Hydrate every 2 hours. So, you know,
You don't-
keep remembering your goals, you know.
Nah.
You don't need that much water. When we were back in
Are
the
they-
olden days...
Are they drinking it? Or are they,
Yeah,
is it literally just like a teddy bear?
Alex does drink it a bit, but they're saying it's like their teddy bear growing up. It's like their toy that they always, had, rubbing their nose and stuff. Now it's their emotional support bottle.
Is it
like,
fashion as well?
It's fashion.
Is it fashion as well?
Come.
You know,
It's
one-
status.
you
Like,
gotta-
is
you
that
gotta have one.
if that water bottle's worth $80,
Yeah.
which is not, but I know that you paid $80 for it. But what
Hey, it's insulated, mate.
What brand is it?
Frank Green.
Frank Grant, Stanley's the other one. It's
That's
like,
in the USA. Stanley overseas
massive over
is
there.
massive.
Well, Stanley suck. Frank Green rule.
Yeah.
I'm a Frank Green.
It's
man.
like a worldwide phenomenon, and people have got. I was just looking at a picture of one now. They've got like little backpacks attached to them. You can like get things like fans. You can get what's it called? Like a place to put your lip balm,
Oh.
so that you can walk around and carry like your whole stuff. And
It's like a purse.
It's kind of like a purse, and it's a thing. And I was going to say
Well, it's only water in it, I guess.
it's water. Back in the olden days, we weren't even allowed to drink water before we finished our lunch at school.
Really?
What?
Why?
Well, so that you ate your food and you didn't fill up on liquid.
It's water.
I'm a bit older than you, Luttsy. It was like,
Noted.
and now, and now they have to go into classes. I agree they should ban them at school because then apparently
So what's the alternative,
yeah,
though?
But why are they being
just drink
disruptive?
at lunch hours. Yeah, because then they have to go to the
Nah.
toilet and they have to go to leave to go to the toilet. They're distracting them. They're drinking during the class.
That's-
You don't need that much water.
That's PC gone mad if you're banning water bottles.
But you
in
don't
a
need to drink.
school.
We're like horses. You
being
shouldn't need to
disruptive.
drink unless you're thirsty.
What if you get thirsty during class?
It's 40 minutes. Wait till you change your period and get it on the way to the next class.
Such a boomer.
I am, aren't I?
Oh,
I
you
don't
really
care.
are.
I'm
I'm
going to
tawny. I
own
don't
it.
know. I don't know if I care enough. But yeah, it's
did you-
interesting.
So what happened to Alex with the water bottle?
Did you get it back off the
Yeah.
off the bus?
No, I said to her, I actually said to her, I'll buy you another one.
Yeah. Did you know they were $80?
She told me they were 60 actually. But yeah, I said, if it's that upsetting you that much,
I'll
I'll
have a
buy
look
you a
at
new one.
Timu for you.
Oh yeah, great
I mean,
idea.
$2.40
I just
there.
wanted to have a rant, but they called me a boomer. Now I feel like going back into my shell.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie Snackbox.
There's not often I listen to albums from start to finish over and over and over again, but I've come across this album, Billie Eilish's album. I can't stop listening to it. Have you guys listened to it much?
No.
I've only heard lunch.
No.
I've only heard
Okay.
lunch.
Oh, I was a bit like you, Ash. My daughter Alex brought up her name, Billie Eilish, a couple of years ago. I think she's 22. She's about the same age as Alex. And Alex was like, "Oh my god, I love this singer." And then saw more of her. Remember, she did the Barbie song. She was in the
Yeah.
Barbie movie.
Hasn't she?
Oh, yeah.
Put her in another stratosphere, I think that's.
Yeah, I reckon.
She's won like a couple of. She won an Academy Award, 2 Academy Awards.
Yeah, I know.
She's
One
22.
I know one for a Bond song. I should have got that. I can't remember what it was. She's a juggernaut. I was Googling her yesterday. I was lying on my couch. I got a beer out. Actually, I lay there. I listened to her album and I Googled it. It was the best afternoon. It was really fun. And then I got really sleepy. But her actual real name is Billie Eilish Pirate Baird O'Connell. How good is Pirate as a middle name?
Yeah.
Billie Eilish.
Billie
So
Eilish
Billie's a first name. Eilish is a first middle name.
must be a middle name. Then Pirate.
Is that a surname?
No, Baird. Must be two middle names. O'Connell is her surname.
So Billy O'Connell.
Billy O'Connell.
Is she like
Fi-
Irish?
Well, she sounds Irish, hey, but she's
Must be
American.
Irish.
Her mum's actually a soapy actor. Do you remember the soapy, if you're old enough, you might remember it, As the World Turns?
No, that's way before. my time.
Or Another World?
No.
No, no.
Oh, really? I used to be into soapies a bit when I was little. Not that little. Her mum was an actor in that, a soapy actor.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
They're very Irish names.
It's
but
an Irish name.
yeah,
Her
she's
uncle's
American.
like a famous Democrat. Which one's Democrat? Is that Trump or the other
I
one?
reckon I never know.
Anyway, one of those ones. In the US. She's US, but she must be. Anyway, let's get on to the songs. The songs. So Lunch is not even my favourite song. That's the one that, you know this one?
I could eat that girl for lunch as she dances on my tongue. Tastes like she might be the one.
That's the one that got me interested in the album. And I thought, what else is
So
there?
is she with a girl? Was she partnered with a
Well,
girl?
she's done a
obviously
few
into
interviews. She's done a few interviews saying that she's bisexual, I think. I think she has been with boys and girls.
Right.
In fact, she was outed on the red carpet once and she was really angry about it. I think, I don't know. There's all these, and then she posted a photo. Do you remember that? She was kind of outed. They said she likes girls or something, and she said to the interviewer, I thought that would have been obvious. And then she posted a photo of her sitting on the toilet with her pants down with the... you couldn't see anything. You could see her undies and her jeans, and the belt had a belt buckle that had two girls together.
Single at the moment. I think she helps them out when they're busy.
Yeah.
So back to the music. What has she got going on?
Well, I reckon a lot of it is love songs. A lot of it is slower. Like that is a really boppy song compared to the rest of them. She talks about being famous. I think in Blue, she talks about being... No, sorry, in Skinny, she talks about being famous. Have you got that one there?
I still cry.
Similar vibes to What Was I Made For?
Yeah. A lot of it's like that, more slower stuff. Really good words. Like she says, in that one Skinny, they're saying, you think I'm really good, but it's looking really good, but I'm just skinny. And she's kind of struggling with being famous.
When I step off the stage, I'm a bird in a cage. I'm a dog in a dog pound. And you said I was your seed.
It's nice.
What else has she
Did
got?
you hear that? When I step off the stage, I'm a bird in a cage and a dog on a leash.
There's a
She
bit of a
feels
bird
trapped.
theme for this album.
Yes, because this next one is probably my favourite. Birds of a Feather.
Birds of a feather, we should stick together. I know I said I'd never think I wasn't better alone. Can't change the weather, might not be forever, but if it's forever, it's even better. And I don't know.
Like the beginning of that song is like an excellent poem. It says, till I'm in the grave, I want you to stay. Till I'm in the grave, till I rot away, dead and buried. Till I'm in the casket you carry. If you go, I'm going to.
Jeez, I mean,
It's a lot of that
it's
stuff.
dark.
Yeah.
It's 22.
She's pretty...
You know, I'm just thinking if that was some girl working down in Eagle Street for the public service and she was writing those lyrics, she'd be going, hang on a sec, are you all right, Cynthia? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's dark.
You're meant to be working and you're writing these really dark poetry.
You work at the energy
A lot of it
department.
is sad, I reckon.
So, by the way, she's coming to Brisbane next February.
Oh, yeah, I think Alicia's got tickets. Actually, my daughter's got tickets too. Is it sold out? You have
No, it's not. I'm just having a look.
Right.
I'm just having a look now. Like, if you wanted to go, there's still tickets available. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday in February.
At the end stand, is that?
$229 the tickets start from.
Entertainment centre?
At the end
Boondall.
cent, yeah.
Jeez.
I remember a few years ago when we first heard of her.
Yeah.
I had my mate Mark hit me up for tickets. She was at Eaton's Hill, and I was like, Billie Eilish, who's he? I had not.
Yeah,
she's
hadn't
playing
heard
at
of her.
Eaton's Hill now.
Remember you said
4
that.
nights at the Ent
I saw her in 2016. I met her as well when she was
you met her, didn't you?
Billy and Phineas Eilish. So she wasn't even solo. It was with her and her brother. And they were,
Phineas was still getting naming
yeah,
rights.
yeah. And it was in a pub in Melbourne.
Wow.
With probably 50 other people, I reckon. We met her. I had no idea. She was this really... Because she's kind of out there now, but she was like really reserved and quite shy when we met her. She had funny coloured hair, so that still stuck around.
Have you seen a film clip for Lunch as well? I know that you love film clips.
I have not
Luttsy.
seen the lunch film clip yet.
I was watching it yesterday. She directed it, and I was watching her. It was like a behind-the-scenes thing of making it. It looks really 90s, you know, that sort of rapper 90s with funny angles and gold chains and oversized basketball gear and baggy pants and stuff.
Okay.
It's
We'll
really
be checking
good.
that out today.
Yeah.
So they're the best. So is this a recommendation station to have a listen to the entire album?
Yeah, hit me
Sounds
hard
like
and
it.
soft. Listen to it.
Nice.
What's that the name of the album?
Yes.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie Snackbox.
I'm lecturing today at uni. I'm a lecturer.
What?
I'm lecturing at uni. I've
What uni?
University of Southern Queensland.
Should know that.
It's at Springfield.
Yeah.
I've lectured.
USQ.
Yeah, I've uni. Is it? No, it says. Anyway, yeah, whatever. One of those. I've lectured before at UQ in Olympics in sport, but this is my first lecture on
cool.
radio. I'm giving a lecture on radio, guys. So I want to get some tips from you.
Who's who?
So Spencer Howson is the lecturer there. So Spencer used to be on ABC Radio,
Yeah.
and he is radio production. It's the School of Creative Arts. at
Is this afters? No.
What's afters?
What's
That's
happening?
Australian film and television.
Radio, television.
Radio
No, I don't think so. This is just
No?
the University of
Oh.
Southern Queensland School of
USQ.
Creative
Oh.
Arts, radio production. I'm going to speak to the first and second year classes all about how to be on the radio.
So you lecture. That's a script. You need notes and stuff.
Yeah, you got a whiteboard, notes.
Oh, I've got to check.
PowerPoint
Actually,
presentation.
Yes.
You need a twill jacket with some patches on the elbows missing.
Make an example of someone early. That way you'll
Yep.
get their attention.
I'll go in hard.
Get
Like,
out.
pick some kid, send him straight out. Oi, bugger lugs.
If they're talking.
Take a walk.
Hopefully it's better than when you're talking to school kids. You know, because you've done it recently, haven't you, Luttsy? School kids don't listen at all.
No. When
They lose their
attention span.
attention span really quickly. Actually, they did a test with school kids, how long you keep your attention span for, because they teach them now how to study. You know how long they can keep their attention span for, school
long?
kids?
How long?
90 seconds
What?
Yeah.
until they start thinking about other things.
Yeah.
I
It's
get
like
that.
it's really hard to keep their attention.
See, these kids are paying for your data too, so you'd hope that their attention span's a little longer because they're paying for the privilege.
Experience.
They're paying for the privilege. I
I'm looking forward to going. Actually, it's going to be a Q&A. So
was going to
Spence-
say, so you're not writing.
No,
okay.
no,
Okay.
No, so Spencer's just going to ask me questions.
Well, what's your advice going to be? Give us
My advice?
the skinny.
How do I?
Okay.
Okay. First question.
Yes, Luttsy.
How do I when I leave this fantastic learning institution? How do I get into radio? That's the end of the question.
I was at the end.
Yeah.
You just know the right people. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You get a
I'm
lucky break.
I'm a first year university student. I
Yeah.
don't know anyone.
No, you know what I'd say? Actually, what advice I would give? I'd say don't try and be someone else. Try and be yourself. Or don't just be yourself. And when you sit down, when you start speaking, talk like you're talking to your friends at a cafe. Although sometimes I look around at you guys and think there's no way I want to talk to you with how I would talk to my friends.
Is this part of what you're saying today? Or?
No, this is just now when I'm talking.
Oh, now with us.
Yeah, like sometimes I want to talk about really deep things or things about my feelings, and I look up and see you three,
Not the team.
and I think, no one's receptive to this. But
Any of you kids like sport?
yeah, but no. And you got any advice? And you guys have been on radio longer than me, so you might have some advice.
We didn't get asked, did we? So I'm not going to give you a leg
Oh,
up.
really?
Luttsy charges for that sort of information.
Do you charge
That's
for
big
that?
money for me. I just can't be giving away free seminars on this show, can I?
Yeah. How long is your Q&A for?
45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's 45 minutes. I'll work it out before. I'm meeting Spencer at 1 o'clock before for lunch, so we'll talk about it first.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to say, I don't know, I've done these before actually, and it is difficult. I know that, and we joked about it off air. I know that I got it.
rehearsals. You're right. This is hard doing it like
Yeah.
this now because you don't care right now. You wait till the moment, then your brain will click in.
Yeah, type thing. But I do, and you joked about it off air, but I do realise I had a different entry into radio than most people,
Yeah, because
obviously.
the answer would be just get an Olympic gold medal.
Yes, I know, waiting for it.
Then a bunch of sponsorships, and then the world's your oyster is the easy option. Well, not the easy option, but it's the option
Yeah.
you were lucky enough to take.
But I'd probably say do free work for radio stations or do free work for things.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one way
Foot in
of
the door
doing
is so
it.
important.
Make connections.
Yeah.
A
Work
bit like
on your
Tom.
craft.
Do you remember when Tom Brady spoke to us? He was the NFL footballer. I don't know if you were there, Buzz. He gave a speech. Basically, be ready for your opportunity. So he wasn't in the starting lineup for the NFL,
Yes.
remember? But he was
Yes.
always ready. And when he got a 1 minute chance, he gave it 100%, and then
Yeah.
it gradually
Yeah.
blew out to 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So I suppose I'd say if you ever got a break, even if like you rang up as a prize winner or anything on the radio, if you can be 100%.
Yeah.
You know, to take it
Or,
seriously.
for instance, if you're on the the street team here,
yeah.
ready to pounce if there's an opportunity in a radio sense.
Yeah, and every job teaches you new skills. Like I know some people in the street teamers here. It's not an easy job. I would not want to do it actually, but it teaches you so much about how to deal with the public and make things fun and try and engage people in what you're doing. I think that is a really good place to learn.
Yeah, street team. It's a good start.
And we
Radio.
all have different approaches. I did radio for free. You got the Olympic gold medal. He just pretty much, his way to the top. But I mean, there's different ways. Ash, and there's nothing wrong with that, mate. Way to
Got
work
to do
the
what you
treat.
got to do. Is what it is, isn't it?
Why don't you
Yeah.
take us to the break with a tease? What's coming up next, Suze? That's classic radio 101.
Always tease.
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh, next Ash has got an amazing story about something that's coming up in his life. It's not miss.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie Snackbox.
Anyway, so the thing that I'm trying tonight that I've never done before is that's going to cost me a lot of money. is Pilates.
Oh, nice.
Are you joking?
Yeah, Pilates.
Oh, wow.
Am I joking?
Yeah.
No.
You heard him.
No, just
you joking?
we had different conversations off air yesterday about Pilates, that's all.
No,
Yeah,
this
you
is.
failed to mention this yesterday
Yeah,
when
didn't
you were
ya?
talking about...
If you can't beat them, join them. Okay, so what's happened is Jode is doing Pilates.
Right.
And various people have suggested it to me over the years, like especially at like Darren and Mucky and the crew at Function Well.
They have a big Pilates studio there.
They do, which I could use, but for one reason or other, well, and to be honest, when I see everyone at Function Well, they do the Pilates classes there. It's all female,
It looks heavily female.
It's heavily female.
and I kind of think, oh God, I'm gonna be that guy. Like if I go there, I'll be that. First of all, I don't know what
Minority.
I'm doing.
It's hard being the minority.
I don't even really know what it is, but
Maddie and Alicia love that gear.
Thank you. You're welcome.
It's hard being a white middle-aged man
yeah.
in Brisbane.
But
I'm a woman.
Wasn't talking about you. It's talking about him. It's not always about you, all right? Mostly.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
right. So you have a crash.
so I'm going to give it a go because Jode's been doing it, and she's like, no, there's other there's guys that do it. She's signed up like for one of these classes. This is on the Gold Coast. Like it's cheap to begin with. It's like $50. You can get to 10 classes or something, or 10 days. As much as you can go in 10 days for $50, which is good. So I'm going to sign up for that and go
The teaser classes.
Go tonight. But she's already preempted that she wants to buy a Pilates board, whatever that is.
Reformer.
But if you got 10 classes in as much as you want, what do you want one at home for, would be my question.
Well, once those 10 days are over, she wants to bring one back home.
I think once it's over, it'll be over $50 a lesson, a session.
Yeah,
she's pretty expensive.
It jacks up, she said, after that. So I'm just like, okay, so, and it's just making me think of all the gym equipment that I've bought over the years. I bought, over the years, a running machine, like a good running machine.
Treadmill, you mean?
A treadmill, like, yeah.
Running machine. There's a new man with these new running machines. Look at him go, nowhere. Fast.
That was that was one that we had that we ended up giving away.
Yeah.
Then I bought those
You rarely,
those rowing machines.
Yeah, they're good.
They're good.
I got one of those. Don't give that away.
Yeah.
but you just rarely, I don't care who you are, you rarely use it for more than a year. Then your fads change, you get the next thing, or it becomes outdated
It's
or
like I'm
rusted or...
I'm almost exactly. It does rust
You know,
out. It's
come
like
on.
I'm becoming my own Function Well. Like slowly, I'm just accruing all this
Yes.
stuff. Through COVID, I bought the kids that a whole gym.
A universal machine?
Whatever it is,
Yeah.
it's-
And you get this all for free at Function World. Well, you
Oh,
get as part of your membership.
yeah, I know. I'm aware of that, and it's all updated and it's all kept clean. But I'm just like,
You'd rather do it at home, wouldn't you?
oh, you bring it all home.
That
You
spare,
gave me
all that
one-
spare room you've got.
You gave me one of your exercise equipments that you don't want anymore. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, I did too. The what's that called?
Wahoo.
Yeah, a
trainer.
Wahoo. I
It's
gave Suze a Wahoo.
It's a,
Susan Wahoo.
Yeah, we've kept that quiet.
You gave me a Wahoo.
it's a bicycle
Like
trainer.
like a bike thing. Yeah,
put
yeah,
your bike-
exactly.
Oh, yeah, like an edge. Yeah.
Bike
a
trainer.
bloody Wahoo.
A Wahoo.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you where my Wahoo... Well, I haven't got a Wahoo, but I got one of those things. Haven't used that in years. Yeah, like a
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
That's
thank
another
you.
thing that I've had
Air
over the
trainer,
years.
I don't use it either.
Running
but-
machine.
No.
The rowing
Did you ever
machine.
buy a punching bag?
I've had a punching. I've had two punching
had one
bags.
of them.
I've had
Have you?
two punching bags.
Yep.
A sit-up machine?
A what?
Or a sit-up machine. I used to have one of those. It's just
No.
a sit-up bench. Oh,
No,
okay. That's pretty good.
I haven't. No, I don't know.
Did you
get
ever?
one of
Did you have a bench press?
Yes,
Yeah.
done the bench press. Had the whole bench
I
press
think Brad's still
deal.
got his. He hasn't used in years, obviously. but he's still got that one.
Yeah.
Do you ever have a door gym?
Well, if you got to do it,
You got a door, you got a gym.
No.
You
That's
should get
too
one of
cheap
those.
for us.
you should get one of
That
those.
sounds,
Yeah, no.
that sounds way too
yeah, it
cheap
is.
for us.
You
Yeah.
wonder how much Pilates benches are? Reformers.
Well,
I've heard around 2K mark.
yeah,
a couple of years ago, a friend of mine got one.
Yeah.
You've been looking?
There should be a trade-in like place for
Oh,
gym.
yeah.
You go, listen,
there is.
I'll swap you your Pilates for my Wahoo. No, you know what I mean. Like just for 6 months, because I know that in 6 months'
Yes.
time.
Actually, that is a good
That's a
business.
great
do,
idea.
do you know what I'm
It's a great
saying?
business.
Like I'll go, listen, I'll give you my Wahoo. You give me your
I know what
Okay.
you were.
your Pilates bench for. I wasn't
But that
offering it to
Pilates,
you.
it's as big as a bed. You know, it's not as if you can. You know,
Yeah, where are you gonna put that
they're
thing?
very big.
Yeah, where
you're,
are
take
we
up a
gonna-
whole
you're,
bedroom.
you're an apartment liver these
Yeah.
days, mate. You haven't got room for that.
Yeah.
Put it outside. That sold air will get it. Rusty and all
It's
sorts
wooden.
of
They're
things.
wooden. Oh, they got steel springs.
They got
Steel springs.
They got steel
Yeah.
springs.
Anyway,
so you're going to get one.
Well,
and
I'm doing Pilates tonight, so I don't even know.
What are you going to wear just out of interest?
yes,
You
what
can't
are you
wear
gonna wear?
Parramatta
Well-
Silkies, mate. Everyone else is wearing Lorna Jane or
Well, what do you
Lululemon.
wear? What do you wear
can't
to
wear
Pilates?
a Penrith jersey.
Well,
Like
why
you-
would I wear a Penrith jersey?
Well, you know, I'm saying you can't look like a.
Why would I wear a
You
Penrith
can't look like a
jersey?
trawler fisherman. You can't wear what you're wearing now. That. You can't wear a vest, a sleeveless vest. You got to wear lycra.
Like
I've got a shirt
But
under
you've
my
also got to
sleeveless
be
vest, by
respectful
way.
of the other women in the room.
Yeah, I know. And should I sit up? Where should
You
I
should be
go?
at the
Should I go up
front.
the front? The very
If
front.
then everyone's looking at
Yeah.
you. But if you're at the back,
Yeah.
everyone's going to think you're a perv.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie Snackbox.